Joseph.
Charlie.
Oh, what's going on,
Every
Joey?
episode it's getting.
Yeah. I don't know, I try to do something different, but it usually comes out basically the same shit. I just say it louder.
Oh, man.
What's going on, man? How are you?
Good. Doing
All
good.
right. We got John again, of course, Mr. John Hawk, and we have Jack this time.
Gentleman Jack.
What's up, Jack?
Hey,
Hello,
guys.
gentlemen.
What's up, gents?
I'm not gentle.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
You have a
Jack.
button for that?
Yeah, I don't know. I was sick all week. How
You
about
were
you, Joe?
sick.
Yeah.
I had eye surgery.
You-
Did we
you-
go over that last week?
Well, you were looking at me like an old fucking
Yeah.
man with your
I could
glasses.
see. Yeah. It was a success. I could see.
Yes, you could see.
Yeah.
That's
Things
good,
cool.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Life changing. For real. Dude, I was
of course.
fucking blind,
I want
man.
to say so many things.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh no, it's not. It's not PG rated.
Well, you can curse.
It's all right. When I upload it to YouTube, I hit no. It's not for kids.
Exactly.
Do you?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I have to.
That's awesome.
So, Jack, you had an exciting week. What did you do?
I had a great week. I started in PA last weekend and went on a road trip to all different AA meetings. Went to PA, upstate New York, Vermont, Team Bill's house, Bill W.
Look at that.
I
That's
stepped in
pretty
dog
interesting.
shit in his living room.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that all about?
All right, so I
There
go.
was
Because
shit
you've
inside
mentioned
the
that.
house.
So check this
You've
out.
mentioned that quite a few times.
I feel
on
like
Facebook.
it's good luck. But just hear me out. Just hear me out. So they have a big meeting spot, right? Which all memorabilia on the walls and this and that. And I'm looking at all the stuff on the walls. I'm looking straight up. All of a sudden I step in something. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I look down. There's dog shit. So there's a few guys carrying stuff in and out from the basement. I don't know if they're robbing the place, but I turn around and say, is there a dog that lives here? Because I didn't see any dog or dog
Yeah.
hair or nothing. They're like, no. I'm like, well, that's weird because whose shit is that? And he looks at me and shrugs his shoulders.
And he just kept walking.
He's like, maybe one of the workers? I'm like,
As he's carrying a TV out.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good.
DNA evidence.
That's crazy. Was there a lot of people there?
Which one? Bill's house? It
No,
wasn't.
at Tom's house.
I mean, Tom wasn't doing so well. He was
No.
sick all week. This flu going around. But no, Bill.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, at yeah, that's Anyway, at Bill's house, there wasn't a lot of people because I didn't go to the meeting there. They were going later. I couldn't make it couldn't wait around for 4 hours for the meeting. Otherwise, I would have. There wasn't much to do in that town. I mean, there was no. It's very desolate. It's,
A lot of bars there.
no, it actually wasn't. I was
I was
surprised.
kidding.
I thought
You were
there would be.
surprised.
I was
So was
surprised.
this a-
Dude, you're in the mountains. You're definitely banging your sister up there.
Was this a spontaneous trip that you were just like, you know what? I'm
That's
just
a different
going
topic.
for a ride.
Well, that
Or did
kind
you
of
plan
is
this?
a-
Because one day they're like, I'm like, where's Jack?
Well, I was going on a mini vacation to Lake George,
Okay.
and we left PA, a friend of mine, and we went up to Lake George, and it was so dead up there. Looked around, I said, fuck this. I even went to a meeting up there, and it was closed.
Really?
I knocked on the door. I'm like, I guess because there's 3 people in the whole town,
Yeah.
they're probably drinking. I realized. But so I said, you know what? Bill's house is an hour away, and we just jumped in the car and went.
That's
And
awesome.
just traveled. Yeah, it was nice. It was a cool feeling. I'm a
Pretty
free
cool.
man today.
Yeah.
You didn't really miss nothing.
Yeah, no, I was sleeping.
Yeah,
Chaos.
Exciting.
Yeah, it was, yeah,
Exciting.
nothing
See?
crazy.
You get the gifts, my friend.
These are
Yeah.
gifts of sobriety. I don't.
Speaking
have,
of dog shit, when I chatted last week, one of yous,
No,
one of yous,
it wasn't.
one
it
of
wasn't
yous.
me.
Oh, I'm chairing the meeting. I'm like, and I look over and I'm
No,
like,
there
one
was
of these
definitely
motherfuckers.
dog shit under the tent or something.
I think it was the young lady behind me. I'm not gonna say.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. Wow.
Anywho.
I'm gonna get a fucking text and you fucking asshole.
Oh my
Jesus.
God! Stop making fun of me.
Too much coffee?
Yeah, too much.
Yeah.
Coffee. No, but yeah. Dog shit's been around the list. I guess it's good luck, like you said.
Well, it's like the Italians believe when a bird shits on your head, it's good luck.
Exactly.
Really? Just makes a mess.
Just not on the car. The car's bad luck. Right?
I don't want any good luck then.
Yeah, right?
I don't want there'll be shit
Yeah.
on my head, man.
Or shit on you during at your wedding or something. I thought that was like a good luck thing, maybe. So,
No,
yeah,
hold on. I want to hear more about the Bill's house.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be good.
That's enough for
So
dogs.
besides the dog shit, everyone,
Yeah,
Bill's
besides
house
the
was
dog shit.
amazing. Like across there's railroad
Do they
tracks
have
like,
meetings at the house?
at the
Yes,
house.
they
They have
do.
a meeting thing at the house.
And
It's
that's-
huge.
You went?
When I didn't go to the meeting, it was 4 hours away. It was at
No,
like
you said
7
that. I
o'clock.
want to hear talk. What was it like when you went into the
Oh,
house?
dude, it was magical.
Yeah.
Like I walked up to it, and it was like the front was like a museum inn type deal. It was like a hotel type of deal.
Yeah.
And then right across the street was this beautiful church and railroad tracks right in front of the place.
Oh shit.
So I walked around the whole place, and then I found this door. It said meeting place. So it sounds like my name on it. Walked in there, and when I tell you all the memorabilia for the last fucking 80 years, you know, people's license plates. There's something that I still need to figure out. The $2 bill. There's one spot on the wall. There's a bunch of $2 bills hung up there.
I saw you post that picture. Yeah.
So now here's my question, because I was at the pit, and the one day they passed around the basket, and I see a $2 bill in
In
it.
the basket.
I'm like, oh, that's got to be good luck. So I put an extra $2 in, took the $2 bill. It's
Yeah.
been in my wallet for the last 8 months. And I don't know why it's there, but as soon as I went to Bill's house, there was a bunch of them hung up.
You hung it up?
No, I wanted to,
Oh.
but after I stepped on the dog shit, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be here. I don't know. You know?
Wah, wah, wah.
But I'll tell you, it's seriously like
I was
a,
too slow.
it's a magical thing up there. It's kind of like going to St. Chris. It's just
Like a spiritual experience.
yeah, but to the
Nice.
founder of AA, like, you know that guy who's chilling
Yeah.
there writing shit, like, magic. I tell you, it's beautiful. You walk out on the porch in the front, and the mountains are right in front of you. It was beautiful. Clouds are going through it. I was like, wow, this is cool.
Yeah.
You know, it was
That's
nice.
wild.
Good stuff.
It really was.
We gotta go up there.
Why not?
We'll do a road trip. Why not?
Should, yeah.
I'll probably let everybody in the van.
Well, you already went, so the three of us, we're gonna
Yeah.
go.
So let's all, the 4 of us, go to St. Chris.
Don't shit in the guy's living room.
Speaking
again.
of the four of
Yeah,
us,
just-
speaking of the four of us, he's still working on that Metallica
Oh.
in August.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's take a
He's trying. He's
That would be
trying.
fun.
One of us are going to die.
That's gonna be a
Anyway,
good time.
anyway, that
Anyway,
was our
back
week.
on topic. So growth,
So yeah, growth is a. Everybody seems
what
to
do you
be
have
growing
now?
in this room.
24, right? No.
21.
21.
March 3rd will be 2 years. My birthday.
March
amazing.
3rd.
21.
Oh,
months.
it was your birthday when you quit drinking?
Yeah, most people want to go out on their birthday. I want to go in.
That's,
Up the hub.
that's pretty good.
Right?
Yeah, you had enough.
Yeah, man. It's
Now
It's
talk about the
amazing.
blessings, man. Like you started, you didn't have a car when you fucking came to the sober
no. I
house.
just recently got my license, started my own business.
And you had a lot of fucking court shit to go through. I remember taking you to court.
Yeah.
Trudging-
You got all that settled.
My sponsor would say, "Trudging the road to happy destiny." Fighting all
That's
the
what you
court
did,
shit
man. You
and-
did it.
Yeah, man.
You're a walking
Just,
miracle.
I'm doing it. That's
You're doing it. You're right.
Doing it.
You're doing it.
Doing it.
I get corrected all the time, so I jumped in.
Yeah.
Nah, I tell you what, it's you can smile at that one. Even like
I gotta
even
give you the
tonight,
board.
even tonight, I was driving and I didn't get to call last week because I wanted to call John and talk about something personal.
Yeah.
I said to him, I actually called him today. I said, "Hey, John," I said, "You know, I got to write an amends out that I haven't made yet to my mom." And my big thing was, I was actually, you guys know how I get up early now. I watch my morning motivational, I'll pray.
Yeah.
I get right in the morning. It's how I
Yeah.
start my day every day. And just, you guys are going to think I'm nuts. When I listen to these
we're gonna think these guys.
I'm going to know I'm nuts.
This might be new.
All right, so I pray every morning. Like that's how I start my day. I pray.
Yeah.
Now I listen to the motivational things. Now they say, well, meditation is God answering back to you, right? So now every morning it's a random YouTube video of motivation pops up on my phone. So I click it and I'm listening to this thing, and it was this guy Eric Thompson, and he was talking about loving his wife. Now most people that are listening probably know I'm a slut. So
Okay.
so anyway, he was talking about loving his wife. Well, now they do.
Christ.
Holy.
Go ahead.
He was
Keep
talking
coming, Jack. Keep coming.
He's talking about loving his wife, that he only gives her 80%. He's not able to give her the 100% because his brain is hardwired because of tragedies in his past of his mother.
Okay.
And until he made, he's not in recovery, but until he made an apology and talked to his mom about certain things that were bothering him, he was not able to give his wife 100%. Now, once he did that, he was able to give his wife 120%. The possibilities were endless for him.
Okay.
So I called up John earlier. I said, "Hey man," I said, we need to write out this amends to my mom. Stuff that I need to get off my chest.
What did John say? No, you need to write the amends to your mom?
Pretty much.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be
Okay,
spelled
Jack,
right.
I'll-
However, he received the message. However,
I'll spell check it for you.
Yeah,
Jack.
exactly.
we've talked before. a while back about, you know, certain amends need to. You can't just jump into every amends.
No.
Certain amends must be made
Take time.
when the timing is right, and I think the timing is right.
Especially now, because I don't know if I mentioned on the podcast last time I was on here with you guys, but my mom, she's now got 7 or 8 months
Yeah.
because she's been watching. Thanks for sharing. And
Yeah.
me on Facebook and all of us.
Well, I think last time we had you on, you mentioned, right? This is right around the time when your father had passed, and you had mentioned that the work that your mom has been seeing you do,
Mhm.
and now she's doing it,
And now
and now she's still
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, she's still doing it.
That's
She's
amazing.
At,
Which is
7 or 8
awesome.
months now.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
It's fantastic. But now my
Awesome
amends
stuff.
is going to be that much better because now it's somebody who's willing to receive the amends.
Mm.
You know, so that will also give me closure.
Yeah.
I feel. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's in God's hands.
Right.
God's
Yeah.
hands.
It's
I mean,
awesome.
it sounds like
It sounds
That's
like
awesome.
a great plan.
sounds like
yeah.
it's stepping in the right direction.
Yeah.
Well, we talk about growth. Did you expect a phone call like that today?
No,
Yeah.
no. Actually, but that's like, you don't surprise me anymore. So when you,
Is that a good thing or a
That's
bad
a good
thing?
thing. You know,
It's a mix of both.
People start to listen. We're human, man. We make mistakes. You know, none of us are perfect.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's very clear that no one among us has been able to maintain anything like perfect here. It's, you know, we try to do our best every day.
Yeah.
And it's progress, not perfection, man. And that's awesome. It's really, those are the true gifts, man. The real gifts are the ones that you don't get to, like, the material. That's not the real gifts. The real
Mhm.
gifts is it's like a feeling. It's a nice feeling. Like, wow, good for you.
Yeah. Proud of yourself.
Yeah, like good job,
Yeah.
brother. We do recover. You know what I'm saying?
You want to talk about a real gift? Last night I go see my son because I just got back Friday night. I go see my son, hang out with him for a few hours. I'm having dinner with the ex's family. She's not there. You know, hang out with my son. She's wherever.
Well, that alone, just stop right there. That alone is a gift.
Yeah.
That he is now able to go to his ex's parents' house and
Right.
be there without
Right.
her, with her parents, and they welcome him, and you know, like just that alone.
Well,
is
he's
a
doing the
gift.
right thing
Yeah,
by his
and-
kid.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And that's
And
fantastic.
they set up a plate for me for dinner. Like they even asked. They just set up a plate. Like, hey,
That's
come
awesome.
and eat with us. Like that alone's amazing. But I'm sitting at the dinner table. And I said to him, I said, you know, next weekend or the weekend after, sometime real soon, I want to take my son for a train ride because he loves trains into the city to go see the Christmas tree.
Oh.
So my ex's father turns around and says, "Well, who you going with? Any of the guys?" I said, "Honestly, I don't know yet." He's like, "Well, I would like to go." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, let's do it."
That's
Like
awesome, man.
the guy actually wants to be a part of my life. You
Yeah.
know, like that's
but
Because
beautiful.
he
I
sees
mean,
you're
it's-
doing the right thing.
Gifts.
Yeah,
You know,
It's also
you're
big
there.
that
You're
you're
showing
doing
up.
it with the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good for your son.
it's good. Exactly, it's great for my son. He sees, even though mommy and me had our differences,
Yeah.
that we're still family. We got you, kid. You know. And then on top of that, I'm picking him up from school tomorrow, and they need help with one of their cars. I said, "Hey, listen, I'll be right there. I got you, no problem. Go pick up the part, and I'll put it in."
It's awesome.
You know.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
You show up today.
I could. I'm a man of my
Yeah.
word today.
Mhm.
I say what I'm gonna do, and I do what I say I'm gonna do. Like
That's
that's,
huge.
a beautiful, beautiful thing.
That's huge for people like us.
That's
Yeah.
actually one of my. That's a hard thing for me. I never did anything I said I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Now
Consistency.
I always do. You know, I try to anyway. I mean, things happen, but yeah, I mean that's a major problem of mine in the past. I just because no one ever believed me whenever I said anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll see you Tuesday or blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It just then
See you next
they would
Tuesday?
come and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh shit, I'm stuck at work.
Yeah, I'm sick
Oh,
again.
shit, yeah, you know how sick I used to get? Oh my god.
You're working.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's weird.
I
I
make a
just
lot
had
of
the
money.
I just had the
Working.
fucking yeah, exactly.
Should be a
I
millionaire.
just had the flu for 4 days. I haven't been sick in 10 years. So I don't understand.
Listen, the first year of recovery, you can ask John. I was sick all the time. My body was not used to anything, you know, except drugs, and I didn't have that drug to fight it off.
It's so
Yeah,
weird.
it's true.
Yeah,
You,
definitely sick.
you were IV heroin, were you?
For
No.
a little bit, but I mostly snorted it. But I've tried it. But
All right, pills are
as soon
opiates?
as I dropped it all down, yeah, I was sick.
Sick all the time,
Sick all
right?
the time. Yeah.
It took a long, like now I'm actually out in the cold, rain, wet, this and that. I'm not getting sick, and it's you know my body's progressing. It's
Yeah.
nice. I'm drained most of the time, but I'm able to move forward and keep stepping, which is something I never thought was gonna come back. I thought I was gonna be fucking stuck in tiredness and achy my whole life. You know, after I
Yeah.
got sober.
definitely. Like well, I mean, your body obviously changes over the years, right? From
Every 7 they say,
when
right?
you're so
I think it is every 7.
is it?
It's every
Yeah, I
7.
think so.
Get rid of
Well, you were
allergies.
sick. I was gonna ask you on an update what you were going through with your kid, but you were sick for like 5.
No, I everything's status quo at the time. I would have put more time in at this week.
Yeah.
This week just didn't work for me, but I texted a bunch of times this week or whatever. So it's no one seems to be angry with me. I just think it, like I said last week, I just have to step up my game as far as trying to be more part of their lives, even if it's not warranted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all. But yeah, I have no updates on that at this point because I just had a shit week. I missed a bunch of days of work and crazy.
Yeah, dude, I've been off all week because of my surgery, and I can relate to what the kids in the fucking house, one of them, with boredom and why he used, because I would call myself out right now. Today I had a thought. I didn't act on it. I probably should have called you, but like I was just sitting here watching
I was gonna
TV.
say,
Yeah,
did
here
you
we
call
go.
your sponsor?
I knew I was gonna say
You
it later.
hold that thought.
We're gonna find a thing.
I'm calling myself out.
there you
Right?
go,
I didn't do nothing. I was just watching TV, and I'm like, what would make this a little bit better? I can go right
What would
down
make
to
what
the
better?
smoke shop. Doing the same fucking thing I was doing. I was watching
Well,
TV
You
earlier.
just sit. You woke up in the morning.
A few hours ago. No, not.
Oh, a few
Few
hours
hours
ago.
ago.
It's 9:30 at night. You woke up for a few hours.
Oh no. I'm just. I pulled a Jake.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not
No.
going to sleep. I'm taking a nap.
I just kratom popped into my fucking head, bro.
That's what happened the other day.
You hear what I said?
Kratom.
But
Kratom.
just what? Like all just
I don't know.
just pop right in or?
I just think it's because like I could have fucking doubled up my meetings because I've been home all week.
Good idea.
Call myself out.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
didn't
you
do
go.
that.
That you know.
I know, but
But now
it's action,
Do
it,
not
do.
knowing.
It,
You know, this is probably why I didn't want to call you because he's like, well, you should go to a meeting, and I don't want to go.
That's where you should go the most.
you better put some
Holy shit, Joe.
bonk bonk bonk.
Wow.
So
Nah, it was a fucking bro. It lasted not even like I played the tape. I have my toolbox, right? I played the tape, but for a good minute or two,
don't
there,
just
I
keep
was
using the
just
same
like-
tool though. You got a lot of tools in there.
No,
Use
I
them
know.
all.
It was just a thought, you know. Yeah.
Thoughts happen.
I'm like,
That's fine. But
taking a few kratom, and I played
Wow.
the tape. I'd lose
Not
everything.
even one, just a few.
Oh yeah.
You went straight hard.
It's like,
I don't
fuck
know.
it.
You know, it's like
I want a 4-pack.
I don't know what it is going to that drug though. For some reason.
It's a lesser of all evils.
Because you could go and get it.
Well, one, I don't gotta fucking hit anybody up. I can go get it. And two, I don't know.
you feel like you can hide it.
You got to hide it
Yeah.
more.
That's probably what it
Manipulation
is.
behind it.
And I've done it. I've done that. And it doesn't end well.
No.
I've been down that road a few
Yeah.
times.
We don't have that luxury anymore.
Because I'll get away with it a few times. I'll get away and be like, see, it wasn't bad. And then I'll get away with it. And then, like, the fucking to thine own self be true.
Yeah.
Like, that fucking, it'll start eating at me that I'm not really clean and sober.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll fuck it all up. I'll self-sabotage. That's what I always do.
Well, truth be told, when I was driving, now you guys, the guys in the house know, I know the people on the thing don't know,
Yeah.
but from working, my knee's been killing me, my shoulder's been killing me.
Yeah.
I went to a gas station, I'm getting gas, and I
You
looked up,
saw it?
and I seen it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, that would probably help for the pain.
Yeah.
But they lasted all 3 seconds, and I walked out.
No,
You
that's
know, I'd
exactly
rather
what happened.
My leg fall off because I know
for?
that's what I
Is
didn't
that
know.
their claim?
Yeah.
That's so
Pain.
stupid.
Pain.
You know, right next to it's Advil.
Yeah.
Because it gets you high, bro. It
I
hits
don't
the
even
opiate
take
receptors.
Advil unless I am dying. I'm so scared of any drugs now.
Yeah, but
But
I
I had to be
don't
in
either.
pain.
But that's if you
Because it
have
gets you high.
pain, take that.
That's where I
Gets
go
you
now.
high.
No, I get it, but it just
Right. You would think that why it wouldn't even be legal, like
Well,
why
same-
would it be sold over
Because
the
there's not
counter?
enough
Yeah.
on it. Now it's starting to come out more. You hear about kratom more and more in meetings.
Oh, it's gonna be banned soon.
And sooner or later it'll get banned. Remember salvia?
Salvia.
That
Legal
shit
weed.
didn't last too long. I mean, that shit would trip
Potpourri.
you out. But, yeah.
Yeah.
so what that was.
That's
yeah.
where it was
Oh,
going
dude,
back.
you'd enter a new fucking dimension.
Dude, the floorboards
Yeah.
are moving. I
You're literally
hung on to-
entering a different realm.
Dude, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was holding on to the desk, staring at the wall, and every time I blinked my eyes, it was like I turned around and looked at the whole room,
Yeah.
but I never left
Oh,
staring at
that's
the wall.
fun.
Dude, there's people that
Like
jumped out
every
of windows
single
over
brand
it.
new drug
Yeah,
that
let
came
me.
out.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Did you?
We're alcoholics.
I was thinking about this.
I just like.
And you
old
even
schools.
you know what's funny? Is to even have a
You
thought.
see the
oh, I
line
would-
jack with fucking drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Cross it.
Absolutely.
Oh, that shit, the
I'll
floor
pick
was
up where you like
moving.
that.
Dude, there's videos of people hitting salvia, bro, and literally jumping out of windows and
Yeah,
shit.
thinking they're Superman. We
Dude,
just
one,
talking about that tonight.
yeah.
Jesus.
You know the Michelin Man? I know a kid who fucking thought the Michelin Man was chasing him down the block, bro.
The tire
He
guy.
escaped the car and just started fucking running for his life. I swear to God.
God, it's fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Jeez.
I used to time zone. Yeah, I
And,
would
and,
take
and,
my-
and, and we thought that was normal at some point in our lives.
yeah, oh yeah. When we were in it, absolutely. Whatever.
Well,
got
apparently, low dose ketamine is normal now. They're
Microdosing.
Microdosing.
Well, this
How do you
is
feel about that, Mr. Hawk?
Oh, God.
Just kidding.
ketamine and
I have the greatest life ever, and I wouldn't turn it
No,
in
that-
for anything. I'm on a high all the time, on this natural high.
Mhm.
I get to feel. And I like that I can feel.
And when
I
you
don't need
feel,
to
you
numb the
feel.
feeling anymore, and that's nice.
You know what? What? So, I used to do a lot of acid when I was a kid, and ecstasy when I was younger.
Mhm.
And I used to
Explains a
love.
lot.
I used to love that shit. Love it. But like I
You're
think
great.
back now, I'm like, I could never. Like,
Shit your pants.
I'd die.
Yeah,
And now
well,
I
once
feel
it's-
I'm
yeah.
starting to feel that way with like alcohol and drugs. Like, I can't do it now.
Yeah.
But you know, some people.
It's gross. Like it's the thought of it's
Yeah.
fucking
Acid
terrible.
right now, oh, I would definitely fucking kill myself if I took acid. There's no fucking way. People are like, oh, I would do it again. Like my buddy of mine's like, oh, I take mushrooms every once in a while. I'm like, how?
How?
You're fucking 50. I'm fucking
Dude,
tripping
think about
out
the shit
still.
we did, and it was normal to us. Oh yeah,
No,
let's just
I
fucking
get
eat
it.
some shrooms.
I get it. I'm not. Listen, I used to take 2 hits of acid to go to school
Yeah.
and be in class like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Well, what it is now, it's also with what's going on with fentanyl.
Right.
It's in
Well,
everything.
it's a whole
It's
different
in
thing.
everything, you know.
They put it in weed and fucking crack now.
You're taking a lot more of a risk.
It's a speedball.
Yeah,
Why is it in weed?
Okay, you addicted.
because
Is
people.
that what the
give a
whole
fuck.
thing is with fentanyl? It's highly addictive?
Yeah.
Very cheap and very addictive.
And isn't it something new now that's stronger than that? shit?
Carfentanil.
Carfentanil.
It's a
which-
grain of salt can kill like.
Yep, it's 100
Hundreds
times
of
stronger
people,
than.
It's insane.
They say it's 100.
But-
That's what they call hot bags.
Yeah, it's
You
a hot bag.
Gotta have
The
hot
mix
bag.
wasn't right.
Oh,
If it don't.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
It's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Yeah, so just stay away from it.
I am, bro. That's what I'm talking about, all right?
That's
Give
a
it a
good
voice.
idea.
I got this guy's voice in there. Give it a voice. Give it a voice. Give it a voice. I have one thought here. I got him over here. Give it a voice. Give it a voice.
Yeah, you know.
His voice is just ingrained in my head.
Yeah.
And good, it's where it belongs.
I know.
In your head. Don't drink, go to meetings. It's that simple.
It was just a fucking stupid thought.
Nah.
It was just like.
But you should.
But
I
I
was surprised you didn't call me.
feel. I know. I just. You know what it is, bro? It's. I don't know.
Well, that's
I don't
how you
have-
know
I'm
you-
not on routine. I've been off because of my surgery. I just
Which
been
was the
fucking.
perfect time to go to many
I could have
meetings.
fucking. Yeah, I could have.
Many meetings would have been beautiful. Do the wah wah wah. You
Yeah,
should.
I
You
deserve, I
slack
deserve
on
one of
sound
those.
effects.
I slacked. I did slack this week. I'm calling myself out.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
got- bro, that was it. Listen, if I know like I'm off for a couple days, I'm hitting morning meetings. After, I just that's
I know.
like why. I usually
Why
just
not?
take off to be at the bar all day long.
I know.
Like, all right, well, we'll go. And here's something for me at least. At least when you go like to certain groups that I attend to frequently, they're all my friends. Like this is my people in there.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like I want to go to just see my
Exactly.
friends to some degree. Like, hey, what? Oh, you're here. You know, it's sometimes I just go for that. Like, hey man, I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. What you doing? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Those are my friends. So why would you want to go see your friends? That's how I
Because
look
of
at
my
it.
own shit.
I just got from the dingling at the house. This is what he said. He went to a meeting with you, Jack, and said he got back. When were you? What night was that? Sunday?
Did you? Hold on.
No.
Did you clean Bill Wilson's dog?
Oh, no.
I wasn't
okay.
wearing these. I was wearing my
Oh,
slippers.
okay.
So you stepped in
Jesus.
other dog shit.
I think that's
Yo,
wrong,
just
bro.
label this episode
Sorry.
dog
Why are you
shit.
sticking your nose in
I
your?
want to see if it's dog shit.
Taste it. You don't know if it's dog
Oh,
shit.
my
Taste
Holy
it.
shit!
Like Step Brothers.
Wow.
It smells like it.
Wow.
It looks like it.
Wow.
It tastes like it. It
That
must
kind of
be.
sounds. Who's the guy? Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow.
That's what that is.
Wow.
You took him to a meeting. Oh God! He wanted to go to the bar after.
Oh, for the love of.
Oh, Jesus
Oh, that was
Christ.
hilarious. Let's
He
talk
comes
about
in.
that.
All right, so it's 6 o'clock. It's like 6:15. I say to one of the other guys in the house. I said, going to that meeting, right? And he's like, yeah. Not even 2 minutes later, Jake walks in. Hey, can Oh, man, I supposed to say something?
Oh, fucking forget it now. You just did.
Oh,
So, I know,
we
yeah,
know
why
my
not?
name. Why we
So this guy walks in.
We need a button that says anonymous.
So this kid walks in and he's like, can you take me to Linders? My friend has a gig in whatever bar.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you just came back off a relapse. It's probably not a good idea.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And so I said, I'm going to a meeting a little bit. So he walks out, comes back in. He's like,
No, wait. He walks out, comes into the room where I'm sleeping with the flu. He goes, hey, John. I'm like, what? Yo, you think you drive me to a bar and leave me? I'm like, did you really just fucking wake me up for that? I'm sick. He goes, I know. I wouldn't have asked you, but I can't get a ride from anybody. I go,
then don't go.
Jack's in the house. Where's Jack? Jack's going to a meeting. I'm like, you should probably go to the meeting.
That's where you should be.
So he goes,
Bar.
wait a minute, the meeting's at 7. I have to be at the bar now. Maybe I'll go with Jack to the meeting, have him drop me off on the way.
Great idea.
I go, yeah, do that.
Meanwhile, this kid works. He could have just Uber. Like if he
Or
really
how
wanted
about-
to.
Don't go to a bar.
Obviously.
I mean,
but you got to
I don't
understand,
know.
this
It's
kid is the
obvious.
one who tells me and Charlie it's better that he sleeps all day because when he sleeps, he can't use
I
drugs.
think that's
Wait,
great.
so he came
That's
back.
how he justifies
kill
that
yourself.
shit.
He
That's
came
how he's
back-
justifying it.
Easy.
Oh, sorry.
So he came back from that meeting, and I go, so how
I'm
was
done sugarcoating. I'm sorry.
I go,
I
how-
see. I see. Remember your steps there.
I know,
buddy.
I know.
Yeah, we know what he's getting for Christmas.
Let's just also say
Razor
we've all
blades?
tried how many numerous times.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep
Like we've all
so
tried.
anyway,
But
how
we're gonna
many
keep trying.
fucking-
We're not gonna
Yeah,
try
we're
to
not
go
giving
far.
up. You don't shoot your
Wait, wait,
wounded.
hold
Right?
that
You don't
thought.
shoot your wounded.
So he comes back and go, well, how was the meeting? He goes, the meetings, I don't know. I'm just getting tired of meetings. I go, why? He goes, because the meetings are the same, but my sober times just get shorter.
Same,
I go,
but different.
Yeah. Well, stop
Same,
doing
same,
fucking
but-
drugs.
Same, but different.
That won't happen if you stop doing drugs. You
You
stop
know-
doing drugs. But the meetings are the same, but my time is different. no shit.
I'm in
Dude,
the
and let me
Twilight
say
Zone.
something,
I'm
too.
in the freaking Twilight Zone.
I'm
I don't know-
genuinely
I don't know what
concerned,
else to
bro,
say to
that
this
he
kid.
fucking might Jeffrey
on your
Dahmer
level.
us in the
It's
middle
on
of the
your
night.
level.
Oh, probably.
Because the fucking crazy screams in the middle of the night, they're getting crazier.
Oh, yeah, you guys
They're
are dead.
getting loud. Like Mikey opened up the door. The other, he's like, "What the fuck was
2
that?"
o'clock in the morning.
No! 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 It's green. I said it's orange, not green. I was like,
And I went
bro.
back to sleep.
You guys-
Yo,
And then
you
he'll
all right?
just knock back out.
Dude, you
Listen.
know what? You gotta.
What do you do, man? There's no getting through to
Hold on,
someone.
You
hold
let
on.
it, again.
Fine.
You're not gonna take him to the bar when he asks you. You're
No,
gonna just
no.
hey, try to befriend him, man. Just try to.
That's
be-
what we- that's what we
constantly
do.
try to be kind to him.
Yo,
That's
Jake, what are you doing today?
He keeps batting his name out.
This is what-
Yeah.
We
oh,
already did it. We
This
already
is-
whatever. Anonymous.
So
We already like,
This is what
bro.
I got too. I got to work from 6 to 10 tonight. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They gave you, yeah, it's late though. I go, but it's 4 hours. It's like, yeah, but I got to be at work at 6 the next morning. Yeah,
Cool.
That's gonna leave you with 7 hours sleep. If you go to bed at
You know what
10,
I think it is?
7.
if
Lucky
you go
son
to
of
bed
a
at
bitch.
11. You know what I mean? I'm like,
We don't know.
I think we
We
all
legit
know.
don't know nothing.
Yeah,
when
but
we get
listen, I
here.
think we
Our
all
schedules
know. We all
and-
know what's his future, what's in store for his future
Only
if he
God
doesn't
knows.
get this.
Only
shit.
God knows.
We've lived it,
I know, but that's
Yeah,
I don't
but
know, like
you
only
can see
God knows
miracles.
his story.
and that's what I
As
hope
long as-
for. I hope
me-
the kid gets it.
A lot of
Something may
people
click.
just, Bryce, look, people just need to be. Bro, I know, like when I first came into the program, I think I generally just wanted someone to tell me it was going to be okay.
Mhm.
For me, like that's what I needed. I needed someone to be
A
like,
hug?
dude, yeah, like it's going to be okay,
Yeah.
man.
I tried that with him. I tried that.
You hugged me.
All right.
He hugged
Not
him
you.
I always
too.
hug you,
I
John.
know.
In the bathroom?
Yeah.
No, like you just.
Is that what they call it when they
But
hold
we,
it
we
in
do
front
have,
of
like
the
you said, those thoughts come in your head. You're,
Giving
gonna
John-
have
John
moments,
Yeah.
and that's what you have. That's what you. If you can't, and I say all the time, you better build a strong foundation because your support group is huge.
Yeah.
Your support group, your fellowship, you know, your meetings.
Can't
If
do
you're
it
not
alone. doing
doing it now,
Yeah.
then you're not gonna have 10 years and then all of a sudden, oh, you know what? I go to a meeting every other night. You're not going to.
No.
You,
I understand.
you-
but
you're
let
not
me ask you
doing it
something.
now.
Do you like? Well, I kind of already know the answer, but like I'm not saying I have thoughts all the time using and drinking. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
I know, okay.
But I have thoughts that pop up, bro, and I'm like, it's normal, you know.
That's all we
but,
do.
But I gotta fucking call you every fucking time I have that thought.
Yeah,
Or
you
Why
should.
not?
If you
Well,
have the
You
opportunity
can.
to.
You can
like
call
it's
me.
not like I'm fucking on my way driving there,
But
you know.
again,
'Cause
I don't know what the
now
right answer is.
I
because it doesn't
identify
say
with it. I
big
know
talk.
what it is. I know what's happening. I play the fucking tape, and in 2-3 minutes, I'm fine.
But yeah, but see, for me, like, I don't know what the answer is with that.
Oh.
But all I know is
have
if
juice
you
in my
keep
truck.
thinking I'm playing the tape out, so I know what happens. I know what I've been doing. I'm playing the tape out. Eventually, you might not. We couldn't stay sober by ourselves. We had to
Yeah.
have each other.
Yeah.
It's a we program.
Absolutely.
So if you don't go to meetings, give it a voice in a meeting.
Oh, you're saying
call
talk
your
about it in
sponsor,
meetings.
tell like your support group. No, if you don't do all these,
You know what?
things,
One of the thoughts were.
what?
I'm like, I should probably go to a meeting and talk about this.
That's not a bad idea.
You know what? I'm glad you thought of that. That's
great.
You know what? I'm gonna take that advice.
That might be.
Next time I'm out
That
going
might
a
be
certain
good
way,
advice.
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Do we have a big book here?
Can I?
But you
It's in
didn't.
my truck.
You
Stop
didn't.
tapping on the table.
But why? Here's
It's in
the
my
thing.
truck.
Why didn't you? That's the
I don't
real.
know.
That's
You know what? I don't know, man. I still
that. Go ahead. That's what I want to know because we have to. Something's wrong with me.
I still struggle with being in my own head a lot.
And that's why you should be calling people.
I know.
That's why
I
you should be
talk to
getting.
you guys every day.
I'm not.
Outside the house, how many people do you call?
Especially when there's a
In
thought
recovery?
that might
Yeah.
pop up, you should talk about it.
I
A day.
keep in touch with Norm. A day. I don't keep in touch with Norm daily, but I keep in touch with him. I don't know, a few
Yeah.
other people, not too many.
Okay.
Nor's my dude. He was at the midnight.
Yeah,
but
no,
I
told
mean,
me.
like mainly my recovery is you three, my support group.
But then, like me personally, I call besides you guys because I love talking
Yeah.
to you guys
Yeah,
every
of course.
day.
You should reach
But-
out to other guys too.
At
Yeah.
least 3 a day, I call and say, "Hey man, what's going on?" Just saying hello. Hey, what's up? You know, and sometimes it's not the same 3.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is.
Mix it up.
Mix it
Well,
up.
it's funny.
Yeah.
I called my cousin John. You guys met John.
Yeah.
Oh, I
How's
don't
he
know.
doing?
Did you meet John?
Your cousin?
His twin.
Yeah.
Your twin?
No, I don't.
My twin.
I
Just
don't
50
think
pounds
so.
heavier.
No, I don't
Bro,
think
that
so.
was his twin, yeah.
It really
I don't
was.
think so.
That was your twin.
But another thought that I did have when
Me and John
Friday,
look alike. If you're listening, John.
if Friday night's meeting is, I think that's what I got to start doing while I'm at meetings now. I think like approach
Sure.
the newcomer.
But I
Well,
feel
that
like
too.
I feel
But
like I
approach the
reach out to
newcomer.
him.
Like there was a guy sitting behind me, and he was like, I could just tell he was struggling. Like he had like a week or two, and I'm like, this is the perfect opportunity to go talk to
So
him.
why didn't you?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You
This
didn't?
is what's going on in my head.
Bro.
No, this is what I'm saying. No,
You
I
didn't?
didn't. I don't know why. I got caught up in some other
If you
bullshit.
don't know, if you're in a meeting and you don't know someone,
Yeah,
chances
well,
are it might be
that's
their
what I'm
first
saying.
meeting.
I gotta
You
start
must.
fucking-
I do that at our meeting.
Yeah, you get up to him. Hey,
Hey,
how
man,
I
are
gotta
you?
start
Smile
doing
at
it.
him. How
See
you
ya.
doing? Welcome.
I don't do
everything
that
cool?
because
You
you know
give
what?
me my
That's
number,
probably
I
what
give
will.
you-
Yeah.
That's what will
Yeah.
also probably one help me stay sober and two get me out of self.
Just like to say, gratitude is an action word. That's what it's talking about.
Yeah.
That's what it's talking about. That 12-step service, that gratitude, that you giving back.
Well, yeah,
you,
dude. Like I said,
you don't just say,
Yeah.
"I'm helping someone do." No, you show it. You do it.
Yeah.
That's gratitude in action.
That's what I
bro.
gotta start doing.
That's that. You gotta do it, man.
Have you
I don't-
You gotta do
attempted
it.
trying to get sponsees or anything like that?
Not really.
Okay. Because
Just,
that like
I
just
feel like that's how it would happen if I do go up to somebody
Absolutely.
and talk to them about
Well,
it.
You know,
Hey,
he's so
that's-
smart. This
That's
guy.
a wonderful idea,
That's a wonderful
Joseph.
idea.
Wow. That's some premonition you just got there, pal.
He's floating.
in all seriousness though, my sponsee that will remain nameless right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they get
Oh,
anonymous,
that's cool.
anonymity. but
I'm sorry,
that's
John
right.
Hawk. Did you say something?
John Hawk's here. My mother calls me. Yeah, John Hawk's here.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, everyone knows him by his last name.
I didn't know his last name until fucking a
None of
year
us
into
did.
it.
So
I
what
thought
does
that
the
was
guy
just
do?
his name.
Someone did that to you at your anniversary.
Yeah.
What's her face from
Yeah.
the pit?
I love him. That's all right. I don't,
Probably think there was.
Oh.
I don't care.
But
I just realized that.
no, my sponsee, that person
Yeah, who's doing
Be-
fantastic, by the way.
doing fantastic. But check
Yeah.
this out: the reason why this person asked me to be a sponsor and kept coming was because I went up to him, made him feel comfortable. That was their
Yeah.
first meeting ever. Was at the fire pit, and now that person's my sponsee, and I just got that person up to the 8th step.
That's awesome.
And the magic I've watched in their eyes and the stuff that I needed to hear, I said. And I never understood when John Hawk used to say to me all the time. I had to. Never realized when he said, I'm helping him more than he's helping me. I never understood that until I did that. You know, and it's amazing.
Well, that's what he says for me. You say that to me all the time.
It's the truth.
You're gonna,
Yeah.
cause like if you like, I could say, you know, I've been through my steps. I don't necessarily feel like I had this spiritual awakening or whatever. I mean, me staying sober is it in itself.
It's a miracle in itself.
That's how I look at it right now. But I can't pinpoint a moment. Like I still feel like it hasn't happened yet.
It's been happening. It's still happening.
Yeah,
Mhm.
well,
You're
that's
just
what I'm
not
saying.
realizing.
Could be that.
You know, it's funny if I said things like you don't realize. Where were you this weekend? Were you hanging out with anyone?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What do you mean?
Were you hanging out with anyone this weekend?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
those
you
are
were? You were
blessings.
hanging out with someone?
Yeah.
Like, was it a female companion?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah, that's weird.
What?
That's weird. Oh, she was actually calling me saying, "Hey, I was hoping Joey can get a bag of dope and come to my house." Right? That was her.
What?
Oh no.
Fuck you.
You
Go
got
ahead.
her because you're sober.
Oh yeah,
the miracle.
Yeah, and I got to attend a
Holy
son's fucking
shit.
recital. I
And
know,
you- right.
and I'm
Wow.
saying,
He just-
I
like,
know the
miracles are-
blessings are there. That's not what
But
I'm saying.
miracles-
I listen to me.
In your face, and
I know everything. Like, I mean,
So sit back
Strufels with
and
my
enjoy it.
entire family.
You're
over the
trying too
weekend.
hard. Sip right. You
Yeah.
get to the
Yes,
family. You
yes.
get when you're over here cooking with them. The
Yeah.
the relationships you're building again. He either was cooking or he was just doing a
was
pose.
baking.
Yeah, like a pose.
I
I'm
said,
like,
"Get me in here," and then I went back to watching football.
Yeah.
Got those
I didn't see that, so that's pretty good.
Those are the
Yeah.
gifts. Those are
No,
miracles that we
yes.
get to. Dude,
Wait,
it's a
there's
miracle.
posing pictures?
It's a miracle that
There's pictures of you
my
posing?
wife's not crying
Oh.
when I go home. There's a miracle
No,
that my
I
kids
get
are not.
that. I
Those are
understand.
miracles.
Correct.
Those are the blessings that we
Yes.
get, and that's for me.
Yeah.
You couldn't give me anything
No,
else.
he's waiting for Jesus to pop out of his asshole. Like, hey, Joe, great job.
No, I agree with what you're saying because I think I'm gonna feel it a lot more is when I'm a sponsor and I see like,
Yes.
wow, this dude's really doing it, you know, and I contributed to it because they do it for themselves, but you help them contribute to
It
it.
forces you to.
When you start spewing the shit that your sponsor has
Yeah.
told you out,
Yeah.
and you're like, holy shit, that's stuck. Like
Well,
stuff that you don't even like.
I think
not
I
use
said
all
it to
the
him,
time.
or I said it one time. I think you showed up when at his anniversary at the pit, man. When
Yeah.
Tara went up to give him his coin,
I almost cried.
and Tara said like, "I hear bagels through his sponsor." He's like, "Dude, I'm getting goosebumps right
I
now."
almost bawled.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
And it's humility and it's gratitude and it's things like when even Jack will be like, you do something like, wow, good job, Jackie boy, I'm proud of you. And Jack will always be like, that's because I have a great sponsor.
Yeah.
And never will I say, of course that's because you had a great grand sponsor.
He says it all the
I
time.
won't take credit for nothing because the second I start
You're
taking
just carrying the
credit,
message.
Your
that's
ego.
that my ego. That's you
Yeah.
have to stay God.
Mhm.
Somebody else. That's not me. That's somebody else. That's the humility.
God gets the glory. We
Amen.
reap the rewards.
Amen.
I got that from my sponsor.
That's,
Yeah, I got to start approaching newcomers.
You should, man.
Wait a minute.
I was so bored today. I went to Five Below and bought.
you want a
fucking
24-hour
RC.
Yeah, exactly.
How much is this?
I bought a RC helicopter
Yeah.
to fly it around at the dogs. That's what I did before.
Wait, what?
You know, little remote control RC helicopters. I
Yeah.
went and bought one of those.
Oh, God.
to play with the dogs.
Yeah, I was chasing them around the house with it.
He didn't go to a meeting, but he's
17
terrorizing the
meetings in a
dogs.
1 mile span, but I'll play with the dogs.
I want to.
Pet therapy.
I want to branch out too, though. I want to go to
No,
different
no.
meetings.
Forget branch and expansion. You live right here.
Step.
You have to. I
Listen, so let's do it. Let's do a challenge then. Let's do a 90 and 90.
We tried this last time.
All
Our
right, and
schedules
what
are so
happened?
fucking different now.
What happened?
We
Why
can
can't we
try
do
it.
it?
We can try
Fucking
it.
Jack.
What do you mean try it? Why can't we do it?
Dude, I don't know. My
What are you,
work
Yoda?
hour is always crazy.
Do
And-
not try.
well, it's gonna be. Listen, it's really important. It's for me. Again, I don't know how.
I can't hit a 90 and 90, but I'm gonna try to let me do 5 a week right now, starting tomorrow.
So plan the 5 out,
That's
and I'll go
solid.
with you.
All right,
I'll go with you.
we'll do that.
That's fine. I would love that.
All right,
I would absolutely love that.
because he was
Wait,
getting on me
tomorrow
too.
doesn't count though because you got YJB.
What's YJB? What's
Yeah,
the
Jenny
Our
Begins.
meeting.
Oh, ours.
He's
Ours
got
don't
acronyms.
count,
That's all we do. Me and Joe
Well,
are
his
fake.
his thing. Fake. You guys are fake.
What I heard that I was like,
You guys,
Yeah,
we're
he's-
gonna all
like,
sit.
we're
I'm
fake.
gonna get my
Fucking
big book, and we're all
also
gonna
too,
have to.
because when I branched from NA to AA, I never got another home group. I just settled for YJT.
So,
I really want something. But right now, my main is
don't-
And he's
YJB.
telling me to go get a
Yes.
fucking home group.
Yeah.
you because you
a new
you
sponsor? What do you?
Commitment. No,
Oh.
no.
no you need.
Jesus.
I'm
I just
telling
settled.
you,
I was
you-
like, all right, I
Yeah,
guess this
you,
is-
you need. What do I tell you?
All the time, the pit.
I told him,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
great-
probably
it's a
where it's
great
gonna be.
group
I think
of
the
guys.
third
There's
was it
so many
Thursday? I think
meetings
I like
there.
Thursday at 7:30, right?
Thursdays at 7:30 is a good one.
That's a good one. I might do that.
Well, there's the 6 o'clock too that's gonna be opening
That's
up.
a really
where-
good one. Thursday at 7:30.
Yeah. Why is?
Because
oh,
he
you
chairs it
chair
every
it.
week.
Every
other
week.
So maybe I'll do that one.
Shit, yeah,
Yeah, I'll go
But
Thursday.
hold on
Yeah,
now.
but you switch on and off every other week, right?
yeah, me and another guy, we all rotate
Yeah.
at one, every other.
There's
Okay.
going to be a 6 o'clock opening up on 5th Avenue across
Bang the
the street.
table again, Jack.
Am I not allowed to?
Yeah, stop doing that.
You could hear it.
Oh, is that
Loud
why?
as shit, yeah.
Sorry, guys, I played a beat.
Every time he hit that cup, it was like North Korea was outside bombing us.
Oh, me?
Jesus.
That's with the
Let's not get political with
tap
this.
the tap. Look, put it down. Watch. Listen, Charles. Might have just blown the.
Call anonymous. You call anonymous.
I didn't.
You call anonymous. Ken, I'm sorry.
So on Fifth
Oh, you can
Avenue,
search
like,
on
I won't tap the table. I'm
Fifth
sorry.
Avenue.
Fifth Avenue at 6 o'clock. There's gonna be an I think on the 6th of January, something on the 3rd. It's gonna be opening up over there. I don't know the exact times and dates yet.
New meeting.
New meeting. It was at the Spanish group. They
It still
a bunch
is.
of our a bunch of our guys went,
Yeah.
and they switched it over to an English version at 6 o'clock.
They're not switching it. There's this. It's gonna be an hour before, so they can do a double header, but the
Okay.
meeting before they can
Okay,
do it,
okay.
and then
On Fifth
So
Avenue.
Yeah.
that's gonna need support.
Every day.
I don't know.
What days?
I think it's just Saturday that I know. of.
Saturday?
It's just Saturday. Okay.
But again, home group.
Yeah, another home group that's
Okay.
gonna need support and growth. Why not be a part of it?
Okay.
I like the pit.
Me too. You gotta. You
Absolutely,
Have,
but let's.
I like it because it's raw, and that I it's just raw. You don't. There's no judging. You don't have to feel like you have to say something. You don't feel like you have to sound a certain way. You can just be yourself.
Yeah, look at Ray.
And you get a lot of. Boy, you just spat names out, man. Good lord.
Christ.
Can't even.
If you go,
At
to
least
meetings-
you're not cursing so
He didn't
much.
say
but
last
now-
name. He can say
I've been
first
getting a lot
name.
better at that.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, bro.
How else are we gonna know who he's talking about?
Squirrel, not squirrels.
Squeaks?
I love Squeaks. Squeak. I spoke Sunday. Squeak was in the front row.
I don't even
And
know.
as a-
I don't even know who he is. I just heard his name.
Really? Well, anyway, he's joking around me the whole time while I'm speaking. I'm like, can I finish speaking before we start laughing at each other? He had me dying, dude.
He's awesome. He's a good dude.
But what was I just
You
saying?
get a lot of good dudes over there.
Yeah.
And you need it's crucial. It's
Yeah.
absolutely crucial to have a group that you attend to religiously, like not
Outside
once
the
a week,
house.
not twice a week. Like you should be at that, and then do whatever you want after that. Go to meetings all over the place. Like Jack, he goes.
Yeah.
He's calling me every other minute. I'm going to this meeting over here. I'm in Pennsylvania now. I'm going to this. Go
amazing.
get him, Jack.
It's
Go
amazing.
go.
That's
Go
like when I go
do
down
that.
to
I love
Florida,
it.
I have a whole bunch of meetings I'm gonna hit because
Yeah,
my
but-
pops was going.
And I love it. And that's you should. You have to get involved. I promise you.
Yeah.
The more involved you are, the happier you'll be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The more you're working on your recovery. They say you're working on your recovery. You're working on a relapse. You know, like just the more you're
Yeah.
involved, bro. Get involved.
I got one kid that's been calling me every morning and texting me throughout the day from Pennsylvania. Same heroin was his addiction. He's in AA. He's got 103 days.
Nice.
Now it's hard. He's not driving right now, and in the mountains up there, it's a little hard. So he's reaching out as much as possible,
Good.
doing the zooms
That's
and this
awesome,
and that.
Good.
You know, my phone. I said, yo, bro, my phone's always on. I don't care how many states away I am. I'll always pick up the phone.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'm bad at it, but I try to. Text
Well,
me
that's
if
the
I
good
don't
thing
answer,
about
then I can
technology.
Well,
and
can't
Zoom
leave you a
now.
voicemail because it says voicemail's not set
It
up
is
yet.
cleared. It's been cleared for the last month, all right, because of you.
Charles.
I take
So
suggestions.
my
now.
question is, because we're going back to helping people out. So the gentleman we were talking about before at the house, I might get my wits end like annoyed. Like I don't know what to do.
We,
What happened?
no, go ahead. I'll let Jack wanted to say something.
Because it's something actually I wanted to bring up because it's something that's bothering me, and I was gonna ask John because I don't know the answer. That one and the other person.
That's what I was gonna just say.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I wash my hands.
Yeah.
But if they start showing interest in recovery and start moving forward in their recovery and doing anything for themselves
Yeah.
towards recovery, I will absolutely.
The other one
help.
is. He
For
was
what?
in
A day
funk.
on end?
Well, that's the thing.
Well,
Consistency. We gotta see.
He's just not consistent.
We gotta see.
He seemed,
But he
he
is-
seemed actually.
He went to outpatient this morning, and
Oh, I know that.
And
He's
I haven't really
dressed.
spoken to him in about a week, and we've been talking the last couple of days. And again, he's one of those on off guys. But I don't think he's using. He's
I don't
just
think
struggling.
he's
I don't
yet.
think he's
You
used.
I
think he's just
struggling.
struggling?
But the other one that we were talking about earlier,
yeah,
who did relapse, who does have an issue, who says everything's wrong and nothing's working for him, whatever. I'm tired of suggesting.
But
I don't
this-
know what else to do.
this is
because
where-
now I just ignore him. And then today I was kind of like rude.
Well, don't be rude.
You know, like, oh,
I mean, you don't have just again, just be a treat him like he wasn't an addict.
it's hard.
Just be like a regular human being, like a friend. Like if he decides, hey, I want to go to a meeting. Ah, that's a great idea.
I
Let's
just
go
feel
to the
like
car, let's
old
go.
school, dragging him outside, punch him in the face, like, yo, when are you gonna get this?
But this
Like
is
that
what
type of shit. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Uh,
'Cause I don't get that way with people anymore. And he's getting me to that weird spot where I'm like, this motherfucker.
But he might have other issues.
I'm sure he
that,
does.
You know, the week. So like issues that the program
he's got a
can't
lot of
solve.
issues.
Like if you will, there's no solution for
mental.
Yeah,
mental
like there's
health.
no. The program is.
I
It
understand
has a
that.
solution for something,
Yeah.
not everything. Like it's not the solution for a mental, some
Yeah.
other sort of mental.
It just,
illness.
you know what it is people, like I feel like when I was first going to AA, I just didn't believe in it. So nothing was going to work for me, right? So when I tried to do it on my own before I did rehab and I was trying to do all that, I feel like certain people that are at that point, it's like, what can you do? What can you do? There's nothing. So
Exactly.
he
Hand
just,
them a 20 and say go.
You just answered the There's nothing you can. There's nothing.
yeah.
Well,
so-
somebody said to me once,
Or-
once it starts affecting your own serenity is when
Yeah.
you give up.
Well, that's when you. Well, that's when you stop trying.
Stop.
so-
Well, yeah, not give up, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's where Charlie's at. It's affecting his shit.
Intolerance. Just be. You don't let someone else affect you. Love
Like you know how, all right, like when something bothers, because I actually said this to you about somebody, and now it's doing the same thing to me. Like now it's actually like every little fucking thing gets me annoyed now.
Well, I was
And
like
it's
that
like
with somebody
stu-
else in the house.
it's
You guys
stupid.
know.
Because now it's just in my head.
And now
like,
we're just seven.
that guy's.
You
pissing
catching
me.
resentments, bro?
It's like, you know, like this morning again. I'm like, this motherfucker's eating the cereal so fucking loud.
Joe, you eating cereal
You
this
guys,
morning?
You know what I think?
Oh,
you know what I think?
Dude, he's
I
going
think-
through what I
I
went
think
through with you know
because
who.
I think,
Huh?
I think because you see this young man, and like me and you, we're not 20 years
I
old.
agree.
And he's
And
got a decade
I'm
on you.
thinking,
Sorry.
like for me, I'm like, and I look at the young kids. I know it's hard and stuff. I didn't know anything about the recovery world
Yeah.
until I
You
was in my
wouldn't think
30s.
of it.
Right, I was too busy drinking and drugging. I was,
I
you know.
agree.
So now, like, look at these young kids, and I'm like, you don't have to do what I did.
Right.
And
And
that's
you wanna
what we're
shake
trying.
'em
That's what I was
and
trying to say
"Dude,
before.
do
We've
you
been
know
through
what
it.
it's like to stare your wife in the eyes and lie to her that when you're coked out of your face, and do you know the tears that are running down her face? You don't have to put a
Do-
woman through that.
Correct.
You don't have to put your children through this.
100% agreed.
So it is frustrating. You want to shake them. Come on, man. Just there's a solution. But like the big book says it, man. Most of us are not going to make it. Most of us are
complains-
doomed to the alcoholic death.
He
That's the
complains
truth.
on smaller scale of like what you're saying because are adults when this ended, or when we tried to end this, I should say.
We finally surrendered.
Correct. Where he, you know, his things are small, and it's like, dude, you could fucking fix that. You need to fucking stop. Like he's what I'm saying, like what John was just saying. It's progressing to a point where he's gonna fucking ruin a marriage. He's gonna ruin his kids' lives
Right.
if
So
he
if he
keeps
even
doing what
makes
he's
it to
doing.
that
If he
point.
gets that,
That's
well, true. That's true.
Wow,
Even if he
sometimes
makes
death
it to that.
is
He's not just drinking.
know,
Let's
And
just say that.
that's true.
He's not just
But
drinking.
my point is, it's like his little problems that he makes such a big fucking deal are nothing
Because that's also
in the
I
big
feel
picture
this
of life.
generation. This generation.
That's what I was gonna say
Yeah,
too.
they-
Charlie,
they
you
don't
grew up
need
in a
to
generation
watch right
where.
there.
When did you move out of your house?
Fucking 19. I think.
And the type
Yeah.
of parents that he had, I'm gonna say the word entitled, bro. He's had everything given to him.
Yeah.
He said it before. I'm not used to these living conditions.
Well, it's a fucking
I need
Marriott.
I need a fucking. He's like, I need a lacrosse net. I'm like,
I want a soccer ball.
I'm like,
Be grateful for hot fucking water. He's living in a goddamn.
but
tent.
he's never hit a bottom like
You
that.
gotta
And maybe
be
that's
on-
what he does need.
he needs a bottom.
He needs a bottom to
He
be
needs a
like,
bottom.
this is what
And
they were talking
honestly,
about.
I'll
I'm
say
fucked.
From my experience, from what I've noticed, it's usually, and again, I hate to say this like this because this isn't gonna be
That trap
you
door
know.
is real, bro.
the money is
Well,
what
yeah.
keeps people out longer,
Absolutely.
and it's usually not their money. It's usually mommy and daddy's money.
Yeah.
And I see, I don't know how to say this in nice words, but I usually see the parents
Well, he's got
being
enablers.
the enablers,
Yeah.
and
It
that's,
seems that way.
and they can't hit their bottom because mommy and daddy won't let
They're
them.
fueling
So
the
my
addiction.
question,
You
my
know, like
question
the
is,
mommy needs to kick the kid out. You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe hopefully people will listen to this. If you do have an addict son, you need to cut the damn cord. You need to let them be homeless. You need to let, you need to
100%.
Yeah.
because you're gonna kill them.
100%.
I just someone else just died. Kid we went to school. Like you gotta cut the cord.
Yeah.
You're not helping. You're hindering. Because as long as I know for me, as long as I knew I had a place to go, water, food.
Yeah.
My mother would never let me
Yeah.
go hungry. You know the Italian
Yeah.
moms. Come on, I'll feed you.
Oh yeah.
No, I get
You
it.
gotta. It's
Or-
gotta be. You have to cut
Absolutely.
ties, or we.
Yeah.
What else?
And
when-
this
when
just
you're
reminded me
active, what else do you
of
want?
his situation because his father was very old school. Can you bring up the time when you were
Oh, Andy.
in a
Andy.
hospital? In your hospital and your father came, saw
Well,
it?
so
Explain
I
that
got-
story.
I got two with that, and it's funny because it's exactly what was going through my head.
Yeah.
Andy.
I came.
Dude, that guy's such
Yeah, I
a
love
OG,
it.
You
man.
talking about the overdose one first?
Yeah.
Claps, yeah.
When I overdosed, I was on the side of the road. They Narcaned me. They brought me to the hospital, make sure it didn't kick back in. My dad walked in, and he's like, you could see like he was so upset. And I turned to him. I said, "The fuck you doing here?" I was bothered that he was there. And then I went back out for a little while. There's a few years at this point, and finally, what got me, I really believe, what helped me get sober, was when I was living in that tent. And I called my dad up 2 days before I surrendered. I said, "Hey, can you bring me to rehab?" And you heard the pause and the hurt in him.
Yeah.
Like it hurt him to do it, but he said, "You got yourself all the way to Ronkonkoma from Lindenhurst with no car, no nothing, in the fucking snow. Get yourself to rehab," and hung the phone up on me. Yeah. And it didn't hit home until when I was at, I had 10 months. You know, so you were there. I know you went there.
Oh, I was.
He's always there.
He's
Even
always
if
there.
he's not there, he's there.
But when I had 10 months, I took a speaker exchange commitment for this other group. And I picked up Benny. Benny was in a motorcycle accident.
I was supposed to. Yeah, I know. You're talking
Yeah, yeah. So we actually went there.
Yep.
So anyway, when I went to this one meeting to speak, I couldn't speak at it because we picked up Benny. I thought it was closer than it was. Wasn't gonna make it. So we go to another meeting. Just so happens the speaker didn't show up. So I raised my hand and said, "Hey, I was supposed to speak an hour ago. Can I do it?" Like, sure. We don't know who you are. Get up here. I told my story. It got quiet. I picked a few people, and then the old man in the back. I said, "You old man in the back," and everybody's looking at me like, "Who you calling old?"
Referring
That
to,
was
referring
to my father.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Listen, I just want to say how proud I am of this and that." And these two ladies who remind me of the Kellys of our group, older, long timers, they turn around and with their jaw drops, they said, "Andy, that's your son?" And they turned back to me in the middle of a meeting. Turned back to me and said, "Jack, we just want to say that we've all just witnessed a miracle because your dad's been coming in here for years, waiting for the phone call that you were dead." Sorry for tapping the thing. Waiting for the phone call that you were dead.
Yeah.
And it never dawned on me, that by him doing nothing was actually helping me. Until
Oh, no,
that.
he was doing something.
He was doing
He
something. He was
wasn't gonna
praying.
feed your and
He
he
was-
wasn't gonna feed.
You realize he's home hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
don't
it's
think
not
he
like
hung
he
that
was
phone
like
was
fuck that
crying.
kid.
You know,
Right, exactly.
You know,
We
it
don't
wasn't
really-
easy for a
Correct.
father to turn that.
But he knows what he's got to do to get you straight. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it was.
We stole the serenity of our loved ones.
The
Oh,
peace of
absolutely,
mind
man.
is
Yeah.
gone, man.
My mother used to tell me all the time she's having dreams of me in a coffin. I used to hear that shit all the time. It's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what we do,
I love
man.
that,
We
man.
rob our loved ones of
Yeah.
the peace of mind, man. And that's it. If your pops didn't do that, bro,
Cut that cord.
that's it.
I had nobody
You're
at
gonna.
that point.
I know.
I have a lot of friends my age that lost kids to drugs, and it's like,
What
the
role
guy's
did you
been
play?
in your house.
No, not like that. But
No, no,
no,
you
no,
know,
no.
Yeah, like
You know, the kid's been in your house. Well, what am I
Right.
supposed to do? I
Kick him
can't live
out.
in his car.
No, he can. He can if he. You're not letting him hit a bottom. You're not
Right.
letting that. You know, we have to. You have to hit a bottom. You got. You know, and if you're gonna keep giving them a safety net, why surrender?
Yeah.
You know, and like certain people.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
always
yeah.
tell everyone. I've told you guys when we first started reading. Are you and do you? Are you an alcoholic or an addict?
Do you wanna
And
do
do
it?
you want to stop?
Yeah.
Those are the two questions. Don't answer me now. Answer me tomorrow. You think about that. You lie your head on that pillow tonight with a clear conscience, being that you're not drunk or high tonight.
Yeah.
And it has answer
Oh,
that
yeah.
question.
Well,
Are you really?
That's I've accepted that a long time ago, but that still
Well,
didn't keep me sober.
accepting that? Well, you might have said,
I've
"Yeah, I have a
accepted
problem."
no
with-"
because I would use again and know that I'm fucking up and I'm doing the wrong thing and I was trying to manage weight.
So
to
you
fucking-
accepted, but you were unwilling.
Well, if trying to control it is.
I was trying to
the fact
control
that
it.
You're not accepting the fact that you are.
No, I
No, it
was. I knew dude. Once you have a head full of this shit, it ruins it. It's not fun anymore. Like I know I'm fucking up.
See, they say step 1, 2, 3. That's what gets you sober, and then step 4 through 12. That's what keeps you sober.
Yeah,
Right. So the insanity. The insanity is not
doing the
what.
same thing over and over.
Exactly.
Or maybe just doing it once, according to Jack.
No, the insanity is we know.
Yeah.
It's not what we do when we're drunk or we're
That is
high.
what
Yeah.
it was.
It's when we're sober
Doing
and
the
we're
same
not drunk
thing
and we're not
over
high,
and-
but we know what
You never said over.
we know what picking up that next one's gonna do to
Well,
us.
yeah, that's what
and
happened
we still
today.
pick up that.
Oh well, no.
You know,
That means
yeah.
you're not willing.
you gotta.
Listen, I
You
admit
gotta
I was
literally
not
at
willing.
least
I
always
guess
do
in
this.
a way, yeah,
Throw
you know,
your
fully
hands up.
willing.
You
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
Surrender.
Yeah.
Bro, you lost.
Like every
You
time I
lost.
tried to get sober
You have to
prior,
accept you lost.
Like I still catch. Well, I've been better. Like I still catch myself trying to seek a feeling. Like for instance, I stopped with the C4s and shit for a while,
Good.
and then you bought me one. I'm not blaming it on you. And then, but like, dude, that fucking, I got that tingling feeling, and I was driving, and I was like, I think I drank C4s for like 2 fucking months every day after
I
that,
think
until
we're
the
gonna,
feeling
we're
went
gonna
away.
have to go on a retreat. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna
No,
have to
but
go
I'm
on a
saying, bro, that's
retreat.
addict tendencies. That's me searching. That's me seeking a feeling. That's not good.
But you know,
It's not
no,
a
that's
good
not good
place.
at all. You
that's
shouldn't
really
be-
not good.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't be seeking.
Yeah.
The only seek you should be on is seeking for God.
Absolutely.
That's the only.
And I've gotten better. I pray
What is
every
your
morning.
Power?
Whatever you put most of your time and
I
energy
pray
into,
every morning now.
That's what your God is.
I start my
say
day
that
off
to
praying.
everybody, man. If all you're thinking about all day long is like your work, my work, my job, my work. Well, then that's your higher power.
Yeah.
What are you putting your time and energy into? I hope it's helping other people. That's what it
That's
should
where I'm
be.
at, man.
So here's what's
You
funny.
know?
My boss today. It's a perfect example because this is not me. This is me today.
Yeah.
He's like, because everyone's getting sick, just like we got.
Oh,
We're good.
oh.
We just everyone's getting sick at work. I got it. I can see the timer right here. Oh, all right.
That's what I was.
Oh, that's the
getting at.
problem.
Well, that's what I was getting at.
Okay.
Well, not Joey.
All right, we'll get there. But anyway, so the fact of the matter is, anyway, my boss said to me today, he's like, everyone's sick. One guy called in sick today, and I was out for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
So he's like, you're off tomorrow. I'm like, no, not happening, buddy. And he was like, what do you mean? He's like,
Oh,
I'm off tomorrow.
right.
Tuesdays.
Right.
So he's like, well, they're gonna be sick if you want to come. I'm like, it's not happening. I'm not.
Or they
I'm
want
not
you to fill in
taking
on your
my
day off?
off
Yeah.
to be here. That's the old me. I'd be at work 80 hours a week, and then that was my whole mindset. Like,
Yeah.
hey, what am I doing? So all I did was work. Since when I left, I drank. Tomorrow's my day for me. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
If
Bless
it's
you.
nothing, You know what I mean?
That's why
That's a fact.
Sunday for me, I do have in my pajamas with my wife, and whenever we want to hang out and order Chinese food, you want to watch our movies, we hang
Right.
out. Man, you need to have that one day a week that just
This all comes back to balance.
relax. And you gotta recoup for the week.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so I got a funny quick one for you. So yesterday I spoke at the pit,
Yeah.
and it was the 1 o'clock. Now, the guy texted me to confirm on Friday, and then Saturday I was trying to get out of it because I had a job that came up. So I passed it off and said, hey man, I got work, is there? Because he texted me again. Say, hey man, I got a job I'd really like to do. Is there any way you could find somebody else? Yeah, he's like, it's gonna be kind of hard, but yeah, I could do it. So he called Jake. Jake called Benny. Then Benny came to me at Saturday at Desirado and said, hey man, can you speak at the 1 o'clock on Sunday tomorrow?
Went full
And I threw my
circle.
hands up. I canceled the job for Sunday.
Yeah.
I said, there's a reason I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Instead, but the old me would have been work.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
No, I'm just not doing it. I just have to
Balance.
put my head first. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Because forget that I'm already stressed out about work in general, and then I'm gonna take my own time. I'm not doing it. I want it. Tomorrow's my
You're
day.
fully consumed in that one thing.
Because then that's what
Takes over.
brings you back in. I think
Yeah.
shit like that.
People,
And
places, and things.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir. All right, gentlemen, we're gonna wrap this
Announcements.
fucker up.
Starting.
Yeah,
the first.
You had an announcement, but you kind of didn't know it.
I don't know the details of
John
it yet.
fixed it for you.
Jack.
We don't know the details yet.
All right.
It's
Jack
coming soon.
starting January 1st, bringing in the new year. We're gonna do a 12 and 12.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Really?
Every
12
step for
steps.
each episode. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very cool.
And
Joseph, you have anything?
I think that's it.
Are you doing it out of the big book, or are you doing it out
Out
of
of 12 and 12.
out of 12 and 12?
12 and
Yeah,
12.
12.
Okay, that's cool.
Awesome.
All right. All right, guys. We'll catch
fellas.
you next week. Have a good one.
Take care.
Take care, fellas. Thank
Toodles.
you.